pẹ̀lú ọmọbìnrin tí wọ́n mú tọ́ni ẹ fẹ́ lò báwo ni ọ̀rọ̀ ṣe jẹ́ ìṣàlàyé fún gbogbo ọmọ Nàìjíríà.
mi lò ní títẹ̀ ni pé nígbà tí mo rí mo ṣàlàyé fún mi pé kó mọ̀ ṣàdúrà ní lórí ìrìnàjò ẹ̀ mi lò òun náà ló wá mú owó lọ́nà àpò ara rẹ̀ tó lọ ra ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ wa bí ti dàṣẹ̀gbẹ̀ náà sọ̀wọ́ àbí ìṣàdúrà fún lórí ìrìnàjò bí ìṣàdúrà fún náà tí ó di pé nígbà tí mo ní àkókò ọwọ́ rẹ̀ pé àìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yìí pé àpẹẹrẹ wà ní ìbílẹ̀ ó wà nínú ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ náà wọ́n ṣàlàyé fún pé àwọn oníbìlẹ̀ tó ń gbé jáde náà pé owó pọ̀ díẹ̀ nínú àjò ìbílẹ̀ náà mú ní àṣìbẹ̀ yìí tí o lè gbé lọ sílé kó lọ mọ ibi ni kó lọ fi mọ ọwẹ́ ó ní àwọn òní lè gbé lọ sílé torí àǹtí òun náà pé wọ́n rún òun ní sẹ́yìn pé ọ̀tán bá rí ẹ̀rí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ òun tó ní àkódà níta tó ṣe pé ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ náà pé tó bá dà sọ́wọ́ pé kó fi ra ojú ara ní ṣàlàyé fún wọn á ní kó bọ́ àwọ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ rẹ̀ igbó kó fi.
The incident happened in 2023 and dragged on under investigation until January 26. But till today, no one knows the final outcome of the case. It started like a normal day, but by the time the sun went down, a young woman had lost her life, and a 20-year-old man named Ritualist would become the center of a dark and disturbing investigation. A story that would leave an entire community in fear and raise one painful question: how many others were never found? Ritualist, just 21 years old, a young man living in Akumbale, Ibadan. To many people, he looked normal. He was known as a fashion designer, quiet, focused, not someone anyone would easily suspect. But behind that simple life, police say there was something much darker. According to reports, Ritualist was not just living alone. He lived with a man he called his in-law, a man known as Afa Aralamo, a spiritual figure, someone people came to for prayers, for help, for solutions to their problems. But investigators now believe that place was not just a spiritual home. It may have been a trap. When police began questioning Ritualist, he made a shocking confession. He said he had been learning spiritual work under Afa Aralamo, learning rituals, learning practices, learning things that many people don't even understand. Then came the young lady. Her name was not revealed during the investigation, but her story is one that many young women may recognize. According to Ritualist, he met her and she opened up to him. She told him she wanted her life to change. She wanted favor. She wanted good luck. She wanted things to start working for her. And like many people do, she believed spiritual help could solve her problems. Ritualist told her he could help. He said he would pray for her. He said he would do spiritual work for her. He asked her to get some items, spiritual materials, things needed for the process, and she agreed. But something happened. Something changed everything. According to Ritualist's statement, after she brought the items, he added something else, another spiritual item, something she did not agree with. The young woman refused. She said she did not want that item to be used. She became uncomfortable. She became suspicious. Ritualist, who bought the item, didn't mention the item's name in this investigation, and that was where she made a decision that might have saved her life, or at least tried to. She reported him, but before anything could be done, everything went wrong. Neighbors had already started noticing something strange. Something was not right. There were movement, tension, fear. So they called the police. When officers arrived at the scene, what they found was disturbing. The young woman was there, but she was barely alive. She could not speak. She could not explain what had happened. She was weak, struggling, fading. There was panic. She was rushed to the hospital immediately. Doctors tried. They did everything they could, but it was too late. She was confirmed dead, a young life gone just like that. And now, the focus turned fully to Ritualist. At first, he denied everything. He claimed he did not use her for ritual. He said he was only trying to pray for her. He said the issue was just about the items. But police say that was not the full truth. During deeper interrogation, Ridwan allegedly changed his story. He confessed that he had intentions, dark intentions. According to the police, Ridwan admitted he wanted to use the young woman for money ritual and not just her. He reportedly told investigators that he had lured other girls before, bringing them to Afar Aralamo, all under the same promise: prayers, favor, a better life. But those girls never got what they came for. Police believe some of them may have been killed, used, and their body parts sold or used for rituals. For who? That is where the story becomes even more disturbing. Ridwan allegedly claimed that these rituals were done for high-profile individuals, people with money, people with power, people who wanted more wealth, more influence at any cost. But even with this confession, one question remained: what really happened to that young lady that day? Because the truth may be even darker than what was said. From what investigators gathered, the young woman trusted Ridwan. She followed him willingly, believing she was going for prayers. But inside that house, things were not normal. There were signs of preparation, objects arranged in a way that raised suspicion, items that did not look like ordinary prayer materials. It is believed that after she refused the added item, tension grew. Ridwan may have panicked because once a victim becomes suspicious, the plan is at risk, and in cases like this, silence becomes the goal. Investigators believe she may have been forced, overpowered. There were indications of struggles, signs that she tried to resist, and then something terrible happened. Whether it was poisoning, strangulation, or physical assault, the exact moment remains unclear. But what is clear is this: she was attacked. Her body began to shut down slowly, painfully. By the time neighbors called the police, she was already dying. And Ridwan was still there. That alone raised serious questions. If he was innocent, why didn't he call for help? Why didn't he take her to the hospital? Why was she left in that condition? Police believe he was waiting for something or someone, and that is where Afar Aralamo comes in. Authorities are now looking deeper into his role, because if Ridwan was truly learning under him, then this may not be a one-man operation. It may be a network, a system, one that preys on vulnerable people, people looking for hope, people looking for help, and turns them into victims. This case has left the community in shock. People are afraid, parents are worried, young women are being warned, because the truth is, this is not just one story. It is a pattern, a dangerous one. A young man 20 years old already deep into something this dark. It raises another question: how did he get here? Was it greed, influence, desperation, or was he pulled into something bigger than him? And what about Afar Aralamo? Is he just a spiritual leader or something more dangerous? As investigations continue, more details may come out, but for now, one thing is certain: a young woman is gone, a family is grieving, and a community is left asking, who can they trust? Because sometimes the danger doesn't look dangerous. Sometimes it looks like help, it sounds like prayer, it feels like hope, until it is too late. If there is one lesson from this story, it is this: be careful who you trust, be careful where you go, and be careful what you believe. Because not everyone offering help has good intentions. Some are waiting, watching, planning, and once you fall into their trap, getting out may not be possible. This case is still under investigation. Authorities are working to uncover the full truth. And if what Ridwan said is true, then this is just the beginning. There may be more victims, more stories, more families waiting for answers. Until then, stay alert, stay aware, because evil does not always announce itself. Sometimes it comes quietly, and by the time you realize, it's already too late.
It's okay. Arákùnrin. Kí lorúkọ yín? Ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ sókè. Mi ò gbọ́ o. Ridwan. Ridwan kí ni? Kọ́láwọlé ń bọ̀ lẹ́ ń gbé.
Àti ìlú Ìbàdàn ni mo ti wá bọ̀, ibi tí mo gbé sí ṣáìdì àkóbálẹ̀ ni mo dé sí.
Okobálẹ̀.
Láti Okobálẹ̀.
Níbo ló Okobálẹ̀?
Nísàlẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n ọ̀nà Okobálẹ̀ lọ́nà ojú báyìí.
Ọ̀dọ̀ ta lẹ̀ ń gbé bẹ̀?
Ọ̀dà àfáà tí mo ń gbé mọ́ṣáláṣí ni mo.
Kí lorúkọ àfáà tẹ́ ń gbọ́dọ̀ wọn? Ara lámọ̀. Báwo lẹ jẹ́ sí?
Àbálùbọ̀ àná ni wọ́n ń jẹ́
Àná ni wọ́n jẹ́ sí yín. Níbo lẹ ń gbé níbẹ̀? Ìṣẹ́jọ́ ń gbé nílé kan náà ni?
Mọ́ṣáláṣí lè mi lọ sókè.
Kí lorúkọ mọ́ṣáláṣí yẹn?
Kò sí ìsorúkọ bẹ́ẹ̀ mo ti parí rẹ̀ mo ti parí mọ́ṣáláṣí náà.
Wọ́n ti parí. Ẹ ti tọ́ ọmọ ọdún mélòó?
Mo tọ́ ọmọ 20 years.
Ọmọ 20 years. Ọmọ ọdún mélòó gbọ̀gbọ̀ ni yín?
20 years náà ni mo fẹ́.
20 years. Iṣẹ́ wo lẹ ń ṣe?
Tailor ni iṣẹ́ tí mo ń ṣe, iṣẹ́ tailor lọ fashion designer. Mo gbà tí ọ̀rọ̀ lọ ṣe tailor tí ó ṣe dáadáa iná ni mo mú iṣẹ́ àpapọ̀ ọmọ tí mo ṣe àpapọ̀ ẹ̀.
Irú àfáà wo ń bẹ̀? Irú àwọn àfáà wo ń bẹ̀?
Ìgbà ìlú ló ṣe.
Gáì àfáà. Báwo lọ̀rọ̀ ẹ ṣe jẹ́? Pẹ̀lú ọmọbìnrin tí wọ́n mú tọ́ni ẹ fẹ́ lò, báwo ni ọ̀rọ̀ ṣe jẹ́ ìṣàlàyé fún gbogbo ọmọ Nàìjíríà?
Mi ò lò ní títẹ̀ ni pé nígbà tí mo rí mo ṣàlàyé fún ni pé kó mọ̀ ṣàdúrà ní lórí ìrìnàjò rẹ̀ ní ìlú òun náà ló wá mú owó lónà àpò ara rẹ̀ tó lọ ra ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ wa bí ti dà síbẹ̀ náà sọ́wọ́ àbí ìṣàdúrà fún lórí ìrìnàjò bí ìṣàdúrà fún náà tí ó di pé nígbà tí mo ní àkókò ọwọ́ rẹ̀ pé ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yìí pé àpẹẹrẹ wà ní ìdílé tó wà nínú ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ náà wọ́n ṣàlàyé fún pé àwọn oníní ìdílé tó ń gbé jáde náà pé ogún pọ̀ díẹ̀ nínú àjò ìdílé náà mú ní ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yìí tí o lè gbé lọ sílé kó lọ mọ ibi ni kó lọ fi mọ wẹ̀ ó ní àwọn òun ní gbé lọ sílé torí àǹtí òun gan pé wọ́n rún òun ní sẹ́ni pé ọ̀tán bá rí ẹ̀rí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ òun ní àkódà níta tó ṣe pé ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ náà pé tó bá ta sọ́wọ́ pé kó fi ra ojú ara mo ṣàlàyé fún un wọn á ní kó bọ́ àwọ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ rẹ̀ wípé kó fi ra ojú ara wà ní àwọn òun ní ṣé ń bíbá yóò pé inú nǹkan wọlé yìí tó wá ju ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yẹn nìyẹn tó wá ju ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yẹn lẹ̀ tó lọ ìwọ́n àgbà ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ orí bí ọ̀dẹ́dẹ́ yìí tí ìyá yìí tó jù lẹ́yìn ló wá gbé dèǹgbà tí mo fẹ́ kan gbé lọ sí orí pé àwọn tí mo gbé lọ sórí àdàpọ̀ yóò tún ní ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ náà lójú fún mi ètò ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yẹn tí àwọn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ kan wá dá mi dúpẹ́ bí mo ṣe ní inú ilé onílé mi ní ìwọlé onílé pé àwọn méjìlá dúró sí báyìí pẹ́ẹ́nì kò yí dẹ̀ ti lọ bí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ lèmi ń páàkì kúrò lẹ̀ pé èmi fi mo fi jáde.
Ṣé mọ́ra ti tẹ́lẹ̀ mi? Ṣé mọ́ra ti tẹ́lẹ̀? Ẹ mọ́ra rárá. Ẹ ti máa ń jóṣẹ́ fáwọn èèyàn rí láti fi ṣiṣẹ́.
Mi ì jóṣẹ́ fáwọn èèyàn.
Ọwọ́ ta lẹ ti kọ́ sí àfà? Ọwọ́ ta lẹ ti kọ́ sí àfà?
Mi ò kọ́ sáfà lọ́wọ́ ẹnì kankan gbé ọ̀dọ̀ àfà tí mo wá bí wà náà àwọn náà tí mo ń kọ́ mi ní kéèké díẹ̀.
Ṣé àfà yìí náà ń lo àwọn nǹkan jíjó?
Irọ́ òun ló kọ́ jíjó ní tiwọn.
Bàbá tó bí yín lọ́mọ ńkọ́?
Bàbá tó bí yín lọ́mọ àfà ni wọ́n.
Àfà ni wọ́n. Wọ́n wà láyé?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n wà láyé bọ̀ wọ́n sì kú.
Ìyá yín ńkọ́?
Ìyá tó bí wà.
Gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí iṣẹ́ kí ló ń ṣe? Ẹ kó fara yín. Ẹ kó yọ yín náà. Ẹ tẹ́sọ́wọ́ ẹ̀jẹ̀ ẹ. Iṣẹ́ wo ni ẹgbẹ́ yọ yín lẹ̀? Ẹnu ọkìnrin sókè. Ẹnu sókè dáadáa. Iṣẹ́ wo ló ń ṣe?
Iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe pé ìṣọ́ra lásán ni àwọn ọ̀ka méjèèjì tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ yìí ó wà àwọn àbókí ni mo ti rà tí mo lọ́ọ́ fi sọ́wọ́.
Àti ṣọ́ra.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìṣọ́ra ni.
Ohun tẹ wá rí sí arábìnrin ẹ̀ ṣé lóòótọ́ lẹ rí? Àbí ẹ kọ̀ wò wípé kẹ pọ̀ ọ̀dọ̀pọ̀ kẹ gbà nǹkan lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀?
Òótọ́ ni mo rí sí àwọn afẹ́rẹ́ náà tó ti mo rí sí.
Àmọ́ níbẹ̀rẹ̀ ní gáì ní. Báwo wá ni gáì ṣe rírun àfà?
Wọ́n ṣàdúrà náà bọ́ sí sí ara náà.
Ẹ máa wẹ̀jú. Èèyàn mélòó lẹ ti ṣe irú iṣẹ́ báyìí fún?
Sábà ṣe fún yàn lẹ́yìn àwọn nìkan náà mo rí làárọ̀ yìí ti rí.
Èèyàn mélòó lẹ ti ṣe fún rí? Àwọn mélòó lẹ ti ṣe fún rí? Irú nǹkan báyìí.
Irú nǹkan báyìí náà mo sọ pé mi sábà ṣe fún yàn.
Àgbà pé ẹ kì í sábà ṣe fún yàn. Ẹ ti ṣe fáwọn èèyàn rí.
Èèyàn méjì náà mo ti ṣe fún rí.
Àwọn méjì tẹ ṣe fún ẹ bó lọ́wà?
Ìlú ni wọ́n wà ìlú tí mo ti.
Ìlú lọ́wà? Ẹ fi gbowó lọ́wọ́ wọn jáde ni àbí?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni owó ni wọ́n fi gbà jáde.
Ẹ dárúkọ yín lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí.
Ìlú wà lóko mi.